often will have agents that Jake has labelled gold agents. These are agents where we do a lot of work for. So some agents, they'll reach out, we do maybe one a week. We have other agents where we do multiple of a week. These particular properties that we're going to highlight today, these are both with the same agent. Now this agent is based, he's a Ray White agent. We've been working with this agent for about 5 years. So he is a valuable agent to us, and he's someone we go above and beyond to make sure that our business represents his brand really, really well. Now, these two properties, he is a high-end agent, these are high-end homes, and you can see the caliber of these listings. For us, when we're styling them, we need to make sure that the level of styling we provide meets that level of expectation that this agent has, as well as the level of the price point of the home. And that way we're going to tick all the boxes and make sure that everybody is happy. Now, what's interesting, and the reason we're going to highlight these properties today, they are both styled for the same agent. They are 2 minutes apart from each other. They are in the same suburb. They are the same caliber. They are the same size. We are going to have the same target market. Basically for both of these properties. They're hitting the market on the same weekend, having their same open homes this Saturday. They're going to both have their auction on the same day. It's integral to the styling of both of these properties that we get it right. We get them uniquely different. We get them memorable in their own right, so that each property is remembered at the end of a long open home day, but equally loved by the buyers who come through. Let's look at the two properties. We will start with Willow Street first. So Willow Street is a coastal inspired property. Now we have taken our inspiration from the styling from the pendant above the dining table. This pendant has dictated the selections that I've chosen for the furniture, and then the influence on the styling that the stylists have then chosen for the styling of the rest of the property. It is more of a luxe coastal feel that we've gone for, from our plush feather filled blue modular in the media room through to the oversized dining table with the velvet dining chairs and those gorgeous armchairs in the combined living space. You can see we've got very much oversized pieces in this property. The living spaces are really big. We have higher ceilings than standard, and those floor to ceiling windows in that combined dining living space, it's all about encapsulating that view that is out to that pool. That is the hero shot. That was very much discussed at the consultation and was our brief to make sure we got that right. That room has turned out perfect, and it very much is my favorite out of the entire property. You do then have a smaller more of a family space upstairs at the top of the stairwell, dividing out to 4 bedrooms upstairs plus the master bedroom, which is huge. So again, making sure that that overwhelming space feels functional and feels like it has a use for someone who's coming into that property. When we go over to the other property, Splendor Street, again, we have oversized living spaces in this property. This one is a little bit unique in that we've taken our brief and our styling choices off the, not wallpaper, but more of a stone-clad wall that they have. So we've gone far more formal, far more symmetrical, and more traditional in our styling of this property. I believe what we've done across the two properties is we've ticked a box in that we have appealed to an older demographic, both of whom I think both of these properties are going to sell to an older family, both with older kids, not looking at a family that has young kids at all. I definitely feel like that's the demographic we're after. So now this one does have 2 sofas in one of the living rooms. So when we do 2 sofas, you don't see us do that very often. It means that the room is really very large. Our owner gave us the brief that he wanted it to feel full and luxy based on how much we brought in. But we need to balance that with not being overcluttered. Millie's done very, very well in the balance of that in that particular property. George has done fantastically in how she's presented the luxe listing of a very contemporary minimal, a very coastal minimal style over at Willow Street. But it'll be really interesting to see in 4 weeks' time after these ones hit auction how they go, because I definitely think they'll both fly off the market.